Welcome back to the Cum Executioner, huh? Was it been
Holy shit, take
18
me back.
months at least? 2 years? It's over 2 years now.
Forgot I said that shit.
So just dive right back into it, man. How do you want to die now?
Yeah, dude, fucking jerking off. We won't dive into that. Happy to be back.
Yeah, it's
Happy
great to
be here.
see you, man.
Yeah,
You're moving up in the world in your personal life.
I got
and
glasses.
You have glasses. Or are you blind when you...
Yeah.
Thanks for not falling down my stairs.
Turns out that this eye wasn't doing anything at all. Apparently, I need like some $3,000 contact lens.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I went to the eye doctor. Never been to the eye doctor.
Yeah.
That was my issue. Because this happened like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the eye doctor. He was like, yeah, your right eye doesn't work. Your left eye's perfect.
What do you mean it doesn't work? Like you got just eye patch over it?
I don't know. Like when I do this, everything's blurry as shit.
Hey.
He said it's like cataracts. The way he described, he had to dumb it down for me.
You have cataracts
I'm
in your
extremely
20s?
retarded. Yeah, pretty much.
My dad
says-
is 60 and he's now flirting with cataracts.
He
Like, what the
said
fuck?
the outside lens. So the cataracts is the inside lens, but my outside lens is supposed to be shaped like a basketball, but it's shaped like a football. And I said, "Oh, you really had to dumb that down for me."
You look like you like sports. Maybe you have head trauma.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he told me that, and I was like, "Oh, that's bad." So he's like, "Yeah, surgery or contact lens, or you get glasses temporarily,
Oh,
and that'll fix it a little bit, but eventually I'll need surgery."
so you're going for surgery? Is that laser? Is that cutting you up? Like,
I don't want surgery on my eye, dude.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
it's weird. It's like, yeah, we just shoot a laser in your eye. Like, you've been told your entire life not to look into lasers.
Yeah,
They're
dude.
Like,
Don't look into the light. And then they want me to?
Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I didn't go because I was scared of the poof. The poof they do in your eye.
Oh, yeah.
You know that poof?
that's glaucoma, right? I think the poof is for glaucoma.
I have no idea.
And I
what
think
the poof is for.
glaucoma, it gets you more medical weed.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have gone
You're
earlier.
going to be knocking on there first thing tomorrow morning. I got glaucoma.
Wait, you can't smoke in the military.
Negative.
Damn.
Yeah.
They got to make that federally legal.
I think even then the military would lag behind us because they
Mhm.
don't know. So with alcohol, it's so easy. It's a measure of alcohol
Yeah.
takes an hour for your body to process.
Uh,
I don't know if there's anything for weeds. Like, all right, if you smoke an ounce, because also too the variability is insane.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can have something grandma can smoke on, but then you have something like the stoners can like, you know, blow their brains out with. They just
a good
don't
point.
have it.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So
I think the military's just scared. They're like, yeah, if we give them alcohol, they'll be pissed off. They'll want to kill the terrorists. But if we give them weed, they're going to be friendly. Can't do
that's
that.
true
Can't
too.
risk it,
Not too
you know
many
what I mean?
angry stoners out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I think it's just that discipline shit too.
Mhm.
We already have a lot of problems with alcohol in the military.
I've been high for a week and I haven't showered once, so you're not wrong there.
Oh, wow. Not right now, right? You've been high for a week now. Holy shit!
No,
You drove
I'm
here.
just kidding. Yeah, I'm kidding. I actually stopped smoking weed too.
Really?
A lot has changed since
Dude,
the last time you
you're
saw
a
me.
changed man.
Yeah, I tuck my shirt in now. It's fucking crazy. What are the
I
odds?
tuck my shirt in the back now because I'm that fat. I'm worried like my shirt's gonna ride up and have
Ah.
like plumber's crack.
Yeah, just in case you don't want anybody to see your butthole. Just tuck it in before I'll leave.
Yeah. What I hated too is like before I came back, the last time I did stand up comedy, it was always doing recording video.
Mhm.
And every time I go up on stage, I tuck in the back and just look like this old ass man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a beer gut, but it definitely looked like a gut. It was this bad fucking look.
How old are you?
38 next month.
You're not that old.
No. I'm old. So I took those 18 months off, came back, and it's nothing but 20-year-olds on the scene now. I haven't
Yeah.
seen Delgado in years.
Yeah. Well, like when I started, it was like strictly 30-year-olds.
Yeah.
And then like me and Jason and Luke. And now it's like I feel like the old guy
Yeah. It's
a little bit.
a lot of 20-year-olds.
But here's the thing. A lot of them just like look 20. And then like I'll ask them. They're like, yeah, I'm married with 5 kids and I'm 37 years old. And I'm like, what?
yeah.
Like I didn't see that coming. You know what I mean?
What's wild is seeing comedians with mortgages. It's like, you're
Yeah.
doing both of these things?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you have a job? Oh my God. Good for you.
Just a fish out of water.
Yeah, dude. For the longest time, I felt like the only one with a job too.
Yeah.
Because like I'd see my comedian friends just like running around doing whatever they want during the day, like at the skate park, and I'm like,
I fucking wish.
we're not fucking 14 anymore. You can't do that.
What we were talking about before I hit record was there's an open mic. We're recording on Sunday. There's an open mic at 9:30 start.
Yeah.
Who's going to that mic? Nobody with a stable job on Monday morning.
I'll be in my pajamas.
Yeah. I'll be half asleep.
What time's bedtime for you?
Shit. 10ish, yeah.
Well, you actually have like a real big boy job.
I got to show up at 7.
Yeah.
So,
I have to be there at 10 tomorrow. Like
no, if I had to show up at 10,
That's not that
dude,
bad.
I'd be going to all the mics.
Really?
But that's the turn.
Damn.
I'll go to Vultures for the hangout now. Like, I
Mhm.
will not go up to Vultures. I got shook too bad. You know, that time I was telling you about.
Mhm.
I'll go there for the hang. Whatever has happened at 9 o'clock, I'm out. And it sucks is because Bruno has that clearly divided: musicians first, comedians second. There's times I'm like, hey man, that was a great second set. Like, I'm out of here now. So,
Yeah.
like, I want to support other comedians, but like, I'm
You're
out.
2 comedians in, and
Yeah.
What are
You know
the-
how the first 2 comedians are. Like, they're the they're the first ones through the door, just fucking dying in the doorway.
I'm trying to think of the other open mics there are.
Sarah's in the back is Wednesday.
Wednesday, and then there's
Lulu's is Tuesday. I haven't gotten to Lulu's yet. I've spent $26 on Lulu's, have yet to be in there because I'll show up, spend 2 hours for the parking, like in that reserve spot.
yeah.
Go in and be like, oh yeah, we're not doing the mic this week. It's like, oh, there's $12 fucking dollars. And then I did that 2 weeks in a row. I'm like, I'm not going to Lulu's.
Do they just not do the mic on Tuesday?
So they announce everything on Facebook, and my
Uh.
dumbass didn't look it up until they
Gotcha.
told me to fuck off.
Well, that's the new one downtown too. The
I think
new
so.
Lulu's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
So I've gone to the top of the staircase, like looked into the venue and be like, hey, we're doing a band thing tonight. It looks nice from the doorway.
Yeah.
See what you got Ultra Flat Black's on Thursday. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
It's pretty tight in there, but it's another problem you're saying with the
Small
bar.
room too.
Yeah,
and
bar
the
with the
bar's
mic.
right there. Yeah.
Really respectful group of guys though. I've been there 3 or 4 times, not performing, but like you don't hear that side chatter,
Yeah.
which I think
They're pretty good at that. Except then sometimes it's intimidating when you bomb because then there's nothing. Yeah, it's like I kind of wish they were talking right now. You know?
Well, and I'm hoping that is with this younger generation in the Springs. It's like
Yeah.
that quiet, respectful thing. So I would rather have that. It's
Yeah.
just death, silence.
Yeah.
Because like I really think we're talking about this before. I think you have to have some kind of fucked up childhood to go into stand-up comedy. For me, it was being ignored as a child.
Right.
So if other people are talking and getting on with their day without me, I'm on a stage. I have a spotlight on me, and I'm
Yeah.
still being ignored.
This is the reason I'm doing it for all the
And then
attention.
it's just re-triggering again. Like, what do I do to get away from stand-up? Like,
Yeah.
do I? Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I totally get that too. I would probably say that's my reason too. Is like I never really got the mic, so to speak, as a
Mhm.
kid, and now I'm like, oh, an opportunity for everybody to shut up and listen to me. You guys are done for. I'm gonna
So
start
was
saying
it-
slurs.
Yeah, we grabs everybody's attention. Was it you were talking and everybody's just like, whatever, or you were just the quiet kid that never spoke up?
I was definitely talking. So like I would say it was more like family based. Like my sister was such a shitty kid. Like legit, like my parents would just give
Shout
her.
out to your sister.
Honestly, she was. I love you, Madison, but you were such a shit kid. That like she required all the attention all of the time, like from my family and stuff.
Okay.
So then I was like, oh, there's no attention on me. So then I would seek it like in my friends, and like in my friend group I had to be funny for the attention.
Okay.
So I just learned, oh, if I'm funny, I can get attention. And then like I always wanted that from my parents. And then I mean they did once my sister left, which kind of sucked because that's when I like started smoking weed and shit.
Now you're
And I was
attention
like,
for trouble.
Whoa. Like leave me alone. Why are you paying attention to me all the time, Dad?
We put out this joint real quick.
Yeah. And then
Did you live in the same community the whole time? Like,
no, we moved all over.
oh, so you had the same thing I did.
Yeah.
Okay. How often were you moving?
So it was like elementary school I was in Briargate, middle school I was out here in Falcon. And
Oh, you're still
then-
on the Springs though.
Yeah, so like
Okay.
same city, just different like schools, communities, and whatnot.
So still able to get in contact with the old friends.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, this was also like sort of before social media, a little bit before social
Yeah.
media. So like
For
high
me, it was
school
before the internet.
Yeah.
Like, so when I moved, it was like I will never talk to you people ever
Yeah.
again. So
That's how I felt in like middle school, and then in high school I was like, if I move, like I'll be in touch with them, because that like we had Instagram and Snapchat and whatever.
I never developed those social skills to
Mhm.
move away and then continue to talk to them.
Right.
So like every 4 years is a complete reset.
Yeah.
And when I got into high school, that's what really triggered like the stand-up mechanism.
Yeah.
Is I was really popular. Well, popular-ish. Like the most popular I ever was in middle school. But then I moved to a farming community as a military kid. And the thing with farming communities is they don't like new kids. And I'm coming in at 9th fucking grade.
Yeah.
It was fucking. I was trying to be the clown, like, because what got me popular was being the smartass.
Right.
And being the smartass was getting me obliterated. And I was like, all right, dude, fuck all this. Like,
Yeah.
and what was funny was that little vacation I had before. The episode we did right before I went on vacation, I learned all of this shit on that vacation.
Damn.
Yeah. I actually had to go back early. Because
Opened
they're like,
your
oh, you're
eyes.
not mentally healthy to be out here right now. So you need to go back.
That'll happen.
Yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
A, man.
No, yeah, I think mine was sort of similar. It's like I was so popular in high school, and then like I didn't go anywhere for college. Like, all my friends like went to Boulder or like these big ass like Division I big college football schools. Like they were doing something cool.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I'm going to community college, you know? So then like I started seeking attention. Then I started doing like drugs and shit. And then
Fuck.
my mom was like, you should try stand up, like trying to get me off of
Your
acid.
mom pushed you to stand up? Really?
Yeah.
Anytime I bring up stand up, my parents just completely zone the fuck out.
Oh, they hate it now. I guarantee you my mom regrets that decision. Because
Should we share this to her page?
She comes, I'll tag her, dude. I will. Because she comes to shows still, and it's just this pretty much the same set every single time. And it's just
That
me.
has to be not mind numbing as the other person.
Probably.
Like for us, it makes sense because
That's
we're
my-
always tweaking something,
a little bit.
but they don't know. They're just saying the same
Yeah,
goddamn thing.
At this point, my mom could probably say it word for word. Like I have, like
You do
the-
like Gallagher too?
Yeah, it's just like she's like, oh, and now he's gonna talk about Indian people for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I know which order and what he's gonna say, and yeah,
One of my best bombs ever. I have no idea. It was
best bomb.
It was so fucking weird. I was doing the grind, doing 2 mics a night at the time, which was like impossible for me because in New Jersey, like the mics weren't as close as they are here. And I get up on stage and just I'm done with my material, man. Like, all right, I've been doing this Trojan bit forever. I've been doing I can't remember all of them. The shampoo bit, like all this stuff. I just got done with it. So I throw out my first punchline and like nothing.
Yeah.
I was like, I turned on myself. So I had a dude, he was over by the door ready to head out. And I'm like, you know the next punchline, right? I'm like, all right, let's go into that. And like, I felt like somebody like your mom that's been sitting there so many goddamn times and now they're disgruntled. I was disgruntled with myself.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, let's dogpile me. Yeah. Like I was literally having people like, I was bringing them on to snipe me. And at the end of the set, they're like, I'm getting like an applause. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I think that was that first taste of, you know how comedians, they tell you to be authentic, like on stage.
Yeah, like be yourself.
To really show yourself. I think that was the first time I've ever done that. And it's the only time I've done that.
Yeah.
Every time I go up there, I'm just like, all right, here's my set list.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fuck with anything. And
No crowd work, no like
crowd work is terrifying.
The script, right? Right.
At Sarah's this last week, 2 or 3 people did crowd work with 2 people in the audience. I'm like, that's brave.
Sometimes I feel like, because I've done like the late shows at 3E's, I remember would be like 4 people. And sometimes like I was sort of like forced to do that. Because I felt like just like reading the script
Yeah.
of like, hey, joke, was like they could just see through it. They were like, all right, like I can tell you've done this before.
Who's the one that killed the Tom Brady roast? The chick?
Nikki Glazer.
I saw her at the Stress Factory.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like if you put her in a telephone booth, it would have been the exact same thing. Yet
Yeah.
she fucking killed. She had the Stress Factory almost sold out.
Yeah.
At our
I
level.
envy that though.
Yeah.
Like, because I can't, if I did that, I don't know. I just feel like people can see through it with
Yeah.
me. You know what I mean?
I
She
know
makes
they
it
see
seem
it
so
through me.
natural, right? Because she is so authentic too,
Yeah.
right? And
Well, and that was 7, 8 years ago. So she didn't really have that following there. I think she could do that
Mhm.
now and absolutely murder.
Mhm.
But to see somebody, I think she just had that show come out. She did something like Sex Show or whatever on Comedy Central.
Fuckboy Island.
No, that was
Was
I
that
think
it?
that was Netflix, wasn't it? But she did one on fuck, I forget the name of it now. But she had all these stand-up comedians talking about their sex lives and everything on Comedy Central.
Oh shit, I do know what you're talking about. I forget what the name is.
But it was like
But
that
yeah.
generation stuff. And as a young comedian, I was critiquing. I was like, man, you literally could have put a wall up and she would have done the exact same performance.
Yeah.
But I guess if the material's that tight and you're presenting it just well enough.
Yeah.
But I think that's what people disconnect with me is like I did my stuff that I know works
Mhm.
and I still wasn't getting like the thing that is like, I think people are still seeing me as like being fake and everything.
Mm.
So
It's hard to.
I don't know how to expose that.
It's hard to break through or like find your voice is what they say,
Yeah.
and that could take you. Takes people 20 fucking years sometimes
Yeah.
to do that shit. And I
Doing this for 20 fucking years.
I really hope like at the open mic level I am not doing it for 20
Yeah.
years. You know what I mean? But or like,
Bert Kreischer, not a fan of his, but I
Mhm.
did see a clip of him. He was saying that open mic scenes, like to get out of an open mic scene, is like turtles on a beach. Like there's so few that actually make it to the fucking
Yeah.
water. I was like, oh my
It's
god,
true.
that's terrifying.
it is true. The beach is the open mic scene. Yeah.
And what's funny is like you see it in some people. Like
Mhm.
you're like you're never gonna make that weird material. The way you're
Yeah.
presenting, the way you're talking with all of us, like there's something off. But then these people that like are legitimately, they're invested in it. They know like all of the stuff.
They're
Like,
trying so hard too. Yeah.
I think Louis C.K. said too. It takes you 20 to 25 years to see if you're a success, and you have to follow the exact same path to see if you're a failure. That's what's terrifying about.
Yeah, and you
this.
won't know until you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking sucks.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just glad that like for me it got to the point where like I can at least make $30 out of it. You know what I mean?
I would kill for that.
Like if I can go out and make $30, at least like that'll cover my bar tab.
Yeah.
So now I'm not losing money. At least I'm doing something that I like and like getting my beer and like food paid for.
Who's offering you $30?
Not open mics. Not,
So I think like if it's a venue, they should at least
Yeah.
cover your drinks and cover your gas, or at least
Yeah.
half tank.
well,
or
like
something
yeah,
that,
like
but-
the shows in Denver that I do usually, like I won't take it if they're only giving me $20. I'm like, I'll have to think about that because
yeah, $20 to Denver.
just for the drive itself,
You're not breaking
I want
even.
more than that, right? And
No.
then yeah, just to cover gas, and then I know I'm gonna get a drink, and I know I'm gonna get hungry, and then I know I'm gonna have to drive back at fucking midnight. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
at least there's no construction on 25 anymore.
Right? But yeah, at least I'm glad that like, but I think that's also the point where I kind of get, kind of like just. I'm just settling a little bit. It's like, okay, I found that 15 minutes that can get me booked on shows.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to write anymore. Like that's, you know
Ooh,
what I
that's
mean?
dangerous.
Yeah, and that's what really pisses me off. That's like why I go through these ruts. Is like I need to write more. But yeah, like I want to get to the point where I have 30 minutes, I have 45 minutes,
Yeah.
but I know just in my head that like comfortably I have 15, so I can make $30, and
Yeah.
like that's okay with me. But it's also not okay with me at the same time. It's such a weird fucking game to play.
What I hate about having solid material with my specific traumas is anytime I go to an open mic, I'm like, all right, I have to kill this open mic. I'm not
Mhm.
looking at it like a weight room. Like I'm trying to change my idea. Like, all right, we're just doing curls here.
Yeah.
But every time I go on there to do open mics, I'm doing the same 5 to 10 minutes. And
Right.
I don't see a lot of people doing that. I feel like I'm the only person where I'm like, all right, I got my safe material.
Well, everybody is dying to get to that 30 to 45 too.
yeah.
And I think you have to keep in mind it has to be a good 30 to 45
Yeah.
to get you somewhere.
So you can talk for 45 minutes. But
Exactly.
can you kill
like
for
I
45
have
minutes?
I have an hour and a half of material.
Yeah.
20 minutes of it is good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you don't want to see me do an hour and a half.
What's the most anybody's offered you?
30. I've done 30 comfortably like 5 times.
Wow.
And it's fun. It's like always like I always have to like stretch crowd work a little bit too. Cuz like I think when I boil it down, like break down like all of the good material I have, including like the old shit I used to do, I probably have like 25.
Okay.
And then just like, hey, do you have sex, dude, in the front row? And like that'll make people laugh, and you just riff on that for a little bit or something.
Nice.
But Yeah, 30 I would say is my ceiling right now. And then I really want to start getting like 20 minutes more, cuz like if I get a 10-minute set, I'm just doing my basic 10 minutes that I always do, not like really working on anything else.
Again, you'd be in danger of disconnecting from that.
Right.
Is if you're going through that same tread over and over again,
Mhm.
you're just more and more emotionally detached from
Yeah.
it. So
I also got really in the habit of, I don't need to go to an open mic because I'll just work out my new 2-minute joke on a show or something like that. And that's
That could
really
be dangerous.
That's extremely dangerous too. And like, sometimes it's super beneficial because you'll get a good room
yeah.
and it's like, oh, okay, like I did find this works, this doesn't work. And when like 'cause people are paying attention too.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, trying out new shit on a paid show and it goes poorly.
How much time do you have with that paid show? Like 5-10 minutes or?
On a page, it's like 10.
Ooh, and you're trying out a 2-minute bit.
Yeah.
God.
Open with like something tried and true, do my 2-minute, and then finish with something tried and true. Is usually what I'll do. But then, like last night, I got a guest spot over at Looney's, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to try this new Olympic bit right away because the Olympics are over tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Thank fuck, man. I can't hear any more of these culture war bullshit.
Dude, it kind of goes with my bit. I think it's the perfect time to be racist, though. You know what I mean? That's what the Olympics is about. It's like, hey, yeah, I'm better than the fucking Germans. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll fucking beat their ass and feel
trying to figure out who the superior race is. And
yeah, I've thought of Pearl Harbor more times in the past 2 weeks than I ever have in my fucking life, and it's pissing me off.
It is what's driving me crazy right now is seeing the highlights for the breakdancing.
Oh my god!
Because, granted, I don't know how to breakdance, but like I know when a breakdance looks good or bad.
That is not it.
Some of these countries are like, this is what you present. This is your peak athlete from Australia.
I think
what the
it
fuck
was the
is this?
Australian girl that
Holy
did that.
shit!
That was hilarious. Well, part of me is like, that's not breakdancing either.
No.
Like breakdancing is spinning on your head.
Yeah.
They were just
And they're all.
they were posing. They were just posing over and over.
Well, that's what the commentary was saying is you have like the spin moves, but then you have the pauses. Apparently, the pauses are really important.
Pauses
Like,
get you
what the
points too.
fuck? Yeah.
Who the fuck is judging that too? Think about that.
The commentary did not sound like they've been doing it for 20 years. 'Cause
Imagine-
usually you get the experts.
Imagine like, because you have to have a 9 to 5.
Yeah. There's
And
no
then-
way that's paying the bills.
And then you have to call off of your 9 to 5 for a week to be like, I'm judging breakdancing in the Olympics. Like, what the fuck?
You know, if you need the time off, just tell me you need the time off.
Yeah, dude, just say,
No, I'm going to the Olympics.
just say you're sick, dude. Just say you're sick.
Stop lying.
I got the flu. That's all you got to do. It's outrageous. Part of me wants to try, though, too.
I watched America versus, I think it was France. There's some chick, it's her stage name. That's a weird thing, too, is these people aren't going up with their given names, you know? Like, what the fuck? I forget her fucking name. Start with an X or something like that. And she had, like, gold.
They're going up with fucking
Was it like Xfinity or some shit?
breakdance and B, you know?
What the fuck? Let me look.
I can't. Honestly, like, after seeing the Australian chick, I could try out.
Just go up there and do the worm.
I could
Nailed
literally,
it.
literally, dude. I could look up the rules of breakdancing in the Olympics and probably win. Well, maybe not win, but medal. I bet you I could get a bronze medal in LA in 2028.
And that wild's gonna be in
God, that's
LA.
gonna be fucking hectic.
Hopefully, you remember?
There's gonna be a shooting.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
Did you see somebody try a terrorist attack? Well, want to do a terrorist attack on Taylor Swift in
I
Europe?
did see
like,
that.
what the fuck, man?
It's fucking nuts.
What they should do, though, for the LA opening Olympics, just get the exact same crew that did the LA Super Bowl a couple years ago.
Oh, the
Super Bowl will
fucking
never top.
Dr. Dre
Dude.
and Snoop.
That was the best Super Bowl halftime.
Oh, that was great.
Ever.
50 Cent, all the blood was in his head. He was upside down. That was awesome, dude.
How he held that with his body weight, too.
I can't believe.
like,
They probably had to cut the camera a couple times just to be like, hey, are you okay?
so somebody lift him up. And like, dude.
How many times did 50 Cent pass out?
during the warm-ups.
That's what I want to bet on. Are you a sports gambler?
No.
You know why I think the Olympics make me so racist? Because you can bet on it. When rent is on the line, yeah, I hate the Japanese. Yeah.
Would love to hear the buzzwords you're using too. Like, yo, you can't say that shit no more.
I'm standing up in my living room watching the basketball game. It's like, there's more riding on this than you know.
You sound like a racist vet from the World War II.
For real, dude. For real. Yeah, man. I didn't even know you could gamble on it. I'm a big sports gambler.
Okay.
So I gamble on football and basketball every single year. And then basketball just ended. I was like, oh, yeah, I wonder if you can gamble on the Olympics. Going to DraftKings, holy shit.
Yeah.
World of opportunity.
It's wild, dude. The only thing I could speak to is Formula One, and that's like a toss-up these days.
Yeah.
So.
Can you gamble on that, too?
I'd imagine.
Probably.
'Cause I think it's whatever state is legal, like has that shit legal. And they're like, all right, what do you want to gamble on?
Yeah,
So,
you can gamble on anything.
they can gamble on professional wrestling, which is fucking wild, too.
I wish I could gamble on if people would show up to work on time. You know what I mean? Like, I think I could
Just get a office poll going.
Yeah,
like,
honestly, I'll be a bookie. I will. I'll
start breaking legs and shit.
Yeah, dude.
I want to run numbers. Apparently, that's like illegal as fuck.
What do you mean run numbers?
Basically, your own lottery. So you get a whole bunch of people in your neighborhood to buy tickets from you. And, you know, once a week or whatever. I don't know how they come up with the numbers. I think the reason why most numbers games are illegal, because like a state has to sanction it, is because it's made up. It's just people gambling. You're just collecting the money.
So, like, the way it would work is they would buy the tickets and only one of them would win that lump sum.
Yeah.
But then you would keep some of it?
Yeah.
That's
In fact, Bert Kreischer, bringing him up. I'm not a fan of Bert Kreischer, but I hear a lot. He's on a million podcasts. He was actually breaking the law at the end of his shows, because you know he's known being the party animal afterwards.
Yeah.
He would tell people to put in $5, and then he'd actually draw real numbers, and somebody would actually win,
like a raffle.
and he would keep half of it, and the other person would get the other half. His lawyer sat him down, like, dude, you gotta stop doing that.
Holy
It's
shit.
a fucking illegal lottery.
Bert, he's a partier. He's a fucking partier, dude.
Almost ended up a felon.
Yeah. Holy shit. He would do that at like arena shows too?
My understanding is just like comedy clubs and stuff. I don't think. Could you imagine a ring? Because he's doing
that's like
what,
10,000
5,000
people?
Yeah.
Dude,
like,
holy shit. All at $5 a piece? Let's do some math, Bert. Holy fuck. I'll go in
no
on
wonder he's
that
doing
with you.
so good. Holy shit.
He's not that funny. He is not.
I think his stand-up is okay. It's his podcasts that have ruined it for all things. He's that guy that talks over everybody. Everything comes back to him. And his laugh is, even when he's not talking, he's squealing into the mic. So now I can't listen to any of his stuff.
He does have that squeal
Dude.
laugh, which is
Like,
it's funny. It was funny like the first 2 times.
yeah.
And then
When Two Bears first came out, it was amazing.
yeah.
But then just got overridden by...
I also don't really see the hype with his stand-up, but I also have learned to never shit on anybody's stand-up.
Yeah.
Because the second you do that, my God, they'll just fucking take off and you'll be like, well, I shit on them before and now I'll never get to talk to them again.
I'm here at the open mic scene still.
Literally, yeah.
What's so funny is in the 90s, like, so many people had gimmicks turned into hacky stuff. And now us in modern times are like, oh, that's a gimmick. Like, that's never going to go anywhere, because, you know, we've been brought up in comedy and like in a community. The outside world doesn't care about gimmicks.
They don't care at all.
No.
They just want to laugh.
Yeah.
If it makes them laugh, they don't care.
Like, who has a gimmick right now? Who's the most recent Larry the Cable Guy?
I mean, Bert with his shirt off
Yeah,
is a gimmick.
that'd be the biggest one.
Or, you know, Adam Ray?
Yeah.
Dr. Phil.
That is some hilarious shit.
But that shit is so fucking funny. And, like, even as a comic, we can all come together and agree, like, yeah, it's prop comedy or whatever. But also...
I think the only thing that's really hack, but it's marketable,
it's
is
a character.
We'll
right?
be right back.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
But, like...
It's hilarious.
He doesn't fall in... Because, you know, like, Larry the Cable Guy, like, he does it, let's get her done, let's get her done. You might be a redneck, all that shit. I don't see him falling into like that that trench. What's the word I'm looking for? That rut.
Yeah.
That Dr. Phil always has like something, you know, fresh. So
well, Adam Ray, that same guy, just started doing the he dresses up as Joe Biden.
Dude.
And Shane Gillis will be Trump.
That shit is when he did Kill Tony on that, dude.
They just
holy fuck.
They just did Madison Square Garden Kill Tony.
Really?
The two of them together did that at Madison Square Garden.
That just dropped like this week, or
they just did it last night.
Oh, okay. So it's just been recorded.
It will come out.
So it's probably 2 weeks. I think they have like a 2-week turnover.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
See, I don't like doing 2 weeks because like, who knows what's gonna happen those 2 weeks?
Also, yeah, what's topical, what's not anymore.
Because like in 2 weeks you lost Biden and you gained Harris. Like.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's totally true. Holy shit. Wild. Yeah. Who are you voting for? I'm just kidding.
I think it's pretty obvious you watched multiple episodes.
I'm writing my name in the ballot this year.
Please don't.
Yeah. Pretty stoked about it.
Yeah.
I hope I show up on the polls.
I do like Colorado because this is the first state I've been to where they send you your ballot like a month ahead of time.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have a month to turn it in.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never voted before.
Really?
This
How
is
old
gonna
are
be
you?
my first 25. So I should have voted in the last one, but I didn't. And that would have been the first year that I was able to vote.
Yeah.
Or at least for like a big like presidential election.
At least you didn't shoot at somebody.
Yeah.
That sniper never voted in, or no, he never voted in a presidential election.
Yeah.
And he popped the pop shot at the
he
dude.
missed, so.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
At least you're expressing yourself healthy in the voting booth.
Yeah, man. At least I'm voting for myself. You know what I mean? At least, no, it's not going to make a difference either way. But I am using my ballot. That's all that matters, I think.
I was about to say they should make it illegal to vote yourself in, but like that's unconstitutional. But like, I feel
freedom.
I feel not voting for one of the two people, especially in this specific
What
election.
about RFK, though?
He's out of his mind, but
yeah.
it's still safer.
Aren't they all?
Yeah. Well, see, what I love when people are like, "Oh, he's so humble," he's so, like, no, you know how egomaniacal you have to be to say, "I can run this country."
Yeah. You're not humble.
Yeah. I don't care how cool Obama is. At the end of the day, he has a chip on his shoulder the size of this fucking table.
I'm waiting for the day. I'm waiting for the day for somebody to be like, listen, I'm gonna do a really bad fucking job, but it's just gonna be better than that guy.
Isn't that the Trump platform?
That's pretty. That kind of is. He won't admit that though. He won't admit that at all. Dude, I saw this crazy fucking theory about the shooting that he didn't actually get shot in the ear. This was like before everything came out. He didn't actually get shot in the ear, that somebody hit the teleprompter. The shooter hit the teleprompter with the bullet and the glass shattered and cut his ear. And then I said, that means Trump has a teleprompter.
Yeah.
That means somebody is writing this shit down for Trump. That means somebody wrote down, grab her by the pussy for Trump. That guy needs a raise, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Let's get him out of the presidential like atmosphere and put him like in a HBO or a YouTube or something. Like, you're a good comedy writer. Just get away from national politics. We might find it hilarious, but I don't know about like the international community.
Yeah, probably not. Either way, I have to pay taxes. I don't know. I'm also not educated enough on politics at all. I
That's
fell
the beauty
asleep.
about our system is you can vote for whoever the fuck you want to.
Yeah,
not even.
True.
Oh, he's taller. Fucking vote for him.
Yeah. He's more handsome. Kamal's black and a woman.
I do have a sweet tooth for black chicks, so you know exactly.
So guess who gets my vote? Yeah, dude.
Fuck. We are at 35-ish minutes. You did have a show. This is a recurring show you have coming up?
Yes, it's every month. It's the third Saturday of every single month.
Nice. What time and where?
Starts at 8 o'clock. Pizza More down in Cheyenne Mountain.
How far is that from here?
236 East Cheyenne Mountain Boulevard.
Nice.
It's pretty far. I'm about to move right across the street from that place, too. Literally moving there this week.
Oh, shit.
From here,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably like a good 40-minute drive.
Okay. So down by Carson-ish?
Yeah, like is it Carson or Peterson? I don't know which one it is.
Peterson's the closer one right now. You're 20 minutes from Carson.
Wherever the Country Club of Colorado is.
I'm
moving right next to the golf course.
Yeah, the big That old one, right? The country club. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Who knows?
Forget the name of it. Who do you got this month?
This month, Andrew Wegleitner is headlining. Matt Medina is featuring, and I need another feature because my other feature just called off today.
Boy.
So,
If I had anything polished right now, I would put my hat in
to be determined. If you want a guest spot, come by.
No, you don't want me on that.
All right.
Right now, you don't.
I've also sold 0 tickets, so come on out.
Oh, fuck. I got to reshare this then. How many seats?
Like $55 tickets.
Okay.
It's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Especially if you have local
And
killers.
best pizza in town, if you ask me. Wood-fired, fucking brick oven.
Better than Fat Sully's?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
And I'll stand by that.
I might show up to the show just for the
It's
pizza.
good. They don't do slices. It's just one personal pie, 12 inches, thin crust, Italiano style.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You can eat it with a fork and a knife if you're gay.
Or European.
I said gay.
What you should do is play up like a stereotype and just act like you're Italian for that night.
Yeah, pizza more. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's super
like
good. I used to work there back in the day. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's your connection there.
Yeah. I know the owner.
I gotta get something up here. I think that Jack's or
I was just
the
gonna say
Purple
there's
Toad.
a brewery right on the way here, Jack's Brewery. You should do that one.
Mel Clemma has done shows there. I don't know if
Yeah.
anybody's tried to open mic there.
Mel Clemma's done shows everywhere. She's really good at producing.
Yeah.
Honestly, you should probably hit her up and be like, "Hey, you have so many other shows. You just want me to run this one for you?" Wink,
Yeah.
wink, and then.
I like it.
Then you're
I gotta
good.
polish some shit though.
Yeah, polish some shit. Get back out there. Get to know all the new people.
All these youngins.
Yeah. All these, yeah, some of them are pretty good. Some of them,
Listen, despite their age, some of those guys are killers already.
Some of them are also not there yet, but
Yeah. That's what mics are for, though.
they'll get there. I mean, we were at the same spot at one point too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
My problem is I keep restarting. It's like I've been doing stand-up comedy since 2006.
yeah,
It'll be like 1 or 2 mics this year, 1 or 2 mics this
Yeah.
year. I had a good run in New Jersey for about a year, but
Yeah.
even then it was 2 or 3 mics a week.
that's cool to do it on the East Coast though too.
Pretty good. I'm not a
Yeah.
big fan of the Philly scene.
Yeah.
Really clicky and standoffish people.
You seen Denver?
Not yet.
Same shit. I think it's the same shit everywhere you go. The hardest part about stand up is just like trying to ignore that because you can't. Like you have to like be friends to get booked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you ignore it and you're funny enough, you can do it.
Yeah.
I think like Rife was a perfect example of that
Yeah.
because he wasn't
That thunder's banging out there, dude.
he wasn't friends with anybody. And then he was like the first person to do it through social media, and he was funny enough. He was attractive enough, no doubt, but he was funny enough to like get a following and just do it by himself without like being involved in all the different cliques. So mad respect to him.
And that's what I hate about my day job is leaving Vultures at 9 o'clock. You're
Yeah.
not socializing with anybody.
Right, the hang. Half of comedy is the hang. You got to be good at the hang.
The first open mic that I have spent time afterwards in like the last 3 or 4 years, it was just like last week, is for that Sarah's in the back.
Mhm.
And it sucks, man. It sucks. Like, all right, you guys are having a lot of fun, but I got to go to fucking work.
I have
tomorrow.
a job,
Yeah.
you know. That or it's just like fucking be tired and hungover at work the next day.
Mhm.
Like doing that for so long though, because I did that for a year and a half, and it was like it felt good because I got to build all the relationships and I started getting booked and whatnot. But then at the same time, it's like my body can only take so much at this point.
The good thing is you're not doing like heavy machinery or anything.
yeah,
Like with me,
true.
I'm working on roofs sometimes.
yeah,
Fall off a fucking roof.
yeah, you can't do that.
No.
You can't do that. It's okay for me to take a nap in Men's Warehouse every now and then.
I
you
wish.
know. So shout out Men's Warehouse.
Yeah. Which store?
1307.
1307. What street?
3130 New Center Point.
There you go.
80922. Come by.
We'll plug non-comedy. So
Clip it.
it was great seeing you, dude. You're
Always
literally
pleasure.
knocking the rust off of this. I'm hoping next time I see you, we got a highly produced situation again.
It'd be
So,
fun. I love this podcast. So.
Same here. Actually, how's your podcast doing? Yeah.
We do it and then we don't, and then we do it and then we don't. We're on a big, long, haven't done it in like months now thing.
So you're gonna feel the same because I'm rusty right now. I'm like, all right, we're getting things moving.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel the same way.
Yeah.
Granted, you guys are just a just one camera setup.
Camera
right?
and 2 mics.
Yeah. Me, I'm like, ooh, look at all my fucking
Well, your setup's
clips
fucking
and shit. Like,
your setup's fucking sick.
it's stressful as fuck.
Yeah.
For like the last 12 hours, I'm thinking, what am I going to show Thad B? And I'm like, you know what? It's just going to be a fucking conversation. Like the Come Executioner thing didn't have a clip involved with it. It was just off the dome. Like, if you guys, I need to put that.
Honestly, clip that from the whole.
I might just put like, because it has the old tag on there. I might just put that up on the channel. Like, yeah, Thad B came by again.
The
Like,
Come Executioner 2.
Yeah. It was fucking amazing. So, let's see, we got your show plugged. Was that the Beanie Boys being blunt, right?
Beanie Boys podcast now.
There you go.
We rebranded from just our whole personality being weed.
Yeah. YouTube don't like that no more.
Yeah. Also, I don't get as high anymore.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah. You look so responsible with the glasses on now.
Thank you. That's really what I'm going for. I stopped wearing hats as much.
Really?
Glasses, cleaned it up. Started going on runs. I'm training for a marathon.
Oh, shit.
I just fractured my ankle, but I was training for a marathon.
Fractured your ankle. What'd you do?
We're
taking this fucker to an hour. I don't give a shit.
I'm down.
40 minutes.
I'll show you a picture. Actually, it was the Comedians Cross Up Children's Cancer basketball tournament. It's a yearly tournament in Denver.
Oh, shut up.
Where we raise money for children's cancer. They lowered the rims to 9 feet this year.
Oh, nice.
So I can dunk on that.
Supposedly.
This is the dunk. I'll send you these if you want to put them on the podcast.
Okay.
That's the
Oi!
ankle. Yeah, that's the ankle.
What the fuck? You came down off a dunk with that, or?
Yeah, that's how I landed. That's how I landed that exact dunk. And now it's right. That was 3 weeks ago. I'm supposed to be in a boot.
Actually, airdrop that over to the laptop.
Yeah,
we'll
I got
just
you.
bake it right into the video.
Yeah.
9 foot. Well, you almost Tom Segura'd yourself there, buddy.
Yeah. No. Literally, it hurt so bad, and
Fuck, dude.
I couldn't put weight on it for like a solid 4 or 5 days.
Jesus.
So I was in the boot for a while, and then just like a couple days ago, I just kind of got sick of the boot, so I stopped wearing it. But I get reevaluated on Tuesday.
All right, here we go.
We'll see.
1 second. Let's get rid of this.
Black cock down.
Black cack down. Oh, grow up. Boom. And boom.
That's the ankle.
Hold on, they don't see it yet.
Oh.
Oh, they see me. Okay. Boom, boom. We're gonna go to 4. There we go. So you going up there? That's a 9 foot. You're doing pretty good over that.
That's pretty good
Fuck.
for 9 foot.
Was this the exact same jump?
Also, yeah, this is the same dunk.
Ends with fuck. There we go. Boom.
Yeah.
Oy.
Also, keep in mind this same exact dunk was to tie the game and send it to overtime.
Fuck.
Championship game. To beat the kids with cancer. I'm just kidding. We weren't playing kids.
You're like, wait, what? Run around with IV fucking bags.
You're never gonna beat it. That's so fucked up.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
You said you're running. How often were you running before you?
I was running like every single day, about 6 miles.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
It's gonna take you a while to get back to that with a fucked up ankle.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm gonna start swimming here pretty soon
That should
to
help.
kind of like help rehab it a little bit. Well, I mean, we'll see what the doctor says on Tuesday.
Yeah.
It was an acute fracture, some other big word. I don't know.
As long as it wasn't a God, what's the word? Where the bone comes out. Compound fracture.
Oh yeah,
That'd be cool. Having to
yeah.
stick out those pretty little socks of yours.
In the freaking in the X-ray, you couldn't even see anything.
Really?
Yeah,
They had
like
to zoom in and see like a hairline or something.
the regular like lady doctor was like, "Oh yeah, you're fine. It's probably just like a really bad sprain." And then they sent it to the radiologist. The radiologist was like, "Oh no, there's something there."
Yeah.
I was like, "No, there's not. Prove it." So yeah, I mean, it definitely hurt.
Fuck, dude. Did you hear a nice pop and all that shit though?
Yeah, there was a pop, and well, it was crazy because the whole gym was going crazy because to send it to overtime, 6 seconds left on the clock. Like, so we did it. So everybody was going crazy, like hyping me up. Nobody knew what I had just done. Only the photographer that took that picture knew what I just did. And then yeah, I go up to.
Are those basketball shoes? Because look, you don't have a lot of ankle support on.
They
them
are.
either.
They're New Balances. Yeah.
You're gonna need a New Balance after that.
Yeah,
Fuck.
come on.
Back.
Come on.
That was reaching.
Yeah, and Jamal Murray's basketball shoes. And then, I went up to Cameron because he was my coach.
Mm.
And I said, I'm not going to play anymore.
I'm out.
Yeah.
It'd be fine if it's stuck that way. You're just walking on the fucking joint. Like, why are you out? Just point at it.
Well, I didn't even know how bad it was. So like, it hurt, but then, like, in my head, I'm like, oh, I've sprained my ankle before. Like,
It's that adrenaline, bro.
probably just sprained it, And then the photographer, Kenny, he came up, and I was like, did you get a picture of the dunk? He was like, yeah. And I was like, did you get a picture of the landing? He was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck.
And I was like, let me see it. He showed me that, and that's when I was like, oh, fuck.
Fuck,
I
dude.
may have just done something to my ankle, and I'm 25.
I think lower hoops cause more injuries because, like,
100%.
did you ever see the Tom Segura footage?
Yeah. His
'Cause
arm?
he fucking snapped his. Oh my god.
That was disgusting.
And he blew out his ACL or some shit too.
On the same thing?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So when he came up, you'll notice like he didn't get as much spring.
Yeah.
He already's like going down for that,
Yeah.
and because was it wrestling? They teach you how to fall.
Yeah, you're supposed to like fall on your
just
back and
spread out.
Yeah.
Nah, he went down.
He
like,
went straight.
Yep.
And he was a big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a lot of weight coming down on that. On that ankle right there, 152 pounds.
That's it.
That's mainly beer.
I was 152 pounds in high school, man.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. Which is like what, last week for you?
No, I just haven't. I since high school, I was in high school. I was like probably close to 170 at one point during football, and then started doing drugs. I dropped to like 115, and then
What are you doing? Coke? What the fuck, man?
yeah, I was doing all of it, and then I started getting my life together, but also started drinking beer
Ooh, that'll pack
religiously.
it on real quick.
But I don't have a beer gut
No.
for the most part.
I packed on. So I came back from that vacation. I was 180, and I got up to 213. None of it healthy weight. And it was
Damn.
all fast food.
Yeah.
Because I don't like drinking. Like, being drunk's awesome. It's the next morning, which I dread.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not doing that to myself.
Well, you're
so-
old too.
Yeah, I'm 38, man.
Well, I'm honestly, I feel like 25 is like pushing the age of like, all right, now I feel those repercussions a little bit more too.
Wait till you hit 30.
Yeah, I can only imagine, dude. Like I kind of had to chill out a little bit on that too.
I'll
But-
tell you what's helped is I just started 2 weeks ago or last week ice plunging in the morning. That'll wake your ass up.
Holy shit!
Make you feel good too.
Fuck that.
So like I don't know what they recommend for your ankle, but like for me, I'm lifting like extremely heavy for myself.
Mhm.
Like I'm really like aiming for the fences. The next morning, I'm just like waking up like all super stiff. I jump into 44-degree water.
God damn.
I jump out of it. I'm like, oh, I got all this flexibility back.
You
and
feel
everything.
you feel better. Okay.
So
Yeah, that's a good idea.
yeah,
Well,
especially as young as you are too. Like
They tell me to ice and elevate it, the
Yeah.
ankle at least.
so, I do is 3 minutes in, 3 minutes out,
Yeah.
3 minutes back in, 3 minutes. I do that 3 times.
Holy shit!
Um,
I can imagine getting out and going back in.
It's weird as it doesn't shock you as much, but like you still have that adrenaline. Because when you jump into something that cold,
Yeah.
your body immediately is like, you got to get out of here. You
Right.
push through that. That's the adrenaline telling you get the fuck out of there. You get that really bad the first time, and then once you get out, you're kind of like sitting there shivering. Once you jump in the second time, the oh shit moment, it's not as intense.
Yeah.
Like you're basically trying to get yourself to shiver.
I used to do the ice bath in track in high school.
Yeah.
And it felt really good after, but I just remember, well, first of all, I also had really big nipples in high school.
It's very funny.
Yeah, and like the ice bath was just in the training room with all the hot track girls, and I was like, nah, I'll never do this again.
Wait till you get old and they get all hairy too. That's gonna be fantastic.
Oh yeah, they're hairy now. They were hairy in high school. I'm Indian, David.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Just wax all that shit off.
yeah, but I maybe I'll get back into ice baths. May not be a bad idea.
I like it. It's the one I got was $50.
Uh huh.
I have a extra large. You know this house, the master tub. It's
Mhm.
extra big.
Yeah.
Drop that in there, full of water,
Yeah.
and jump in there.
So you don't do actual ice, just cold water.
I throw ice in there at night to get that temperature down into like 51, 52.
And you do this every single morning?
Every single morning.
Holy
And then in the
shit.
morning, I'll take broken ice because it transfers that heat faster. Throw that in there, and I get down to like 44.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. Joe Rogan's doing 34, which
32 is
fuck.
freezing
Yeah.
temperature.
Well, there's some people though I actually get there's like $2,000 like cold tanks
Mhm.
that when you open up the case, like it has ice across the top of it,
You
which
just
means that shit's at 32.
You just
degrees.
have to break it and
Yeah.
then get in.
Yeah.
And then obviously it'll raise once you get in there, the temperature.
It really doesn't raise that much. I'll jump in there a combined 9 minutes. It only brings up the temperature about 2 or 3 degrees.
Fuck.
Yeah.
God. Why don't you just take a cold shower?
Because I can only get the temperature down to 68 in there.
That's pretty cold.
Yeah, well, it comes out of the tap. Like, that's pretty warm. I'm even for low 40s. So
I'm more of like a 98 to 105 degree water.
you're going for sauna.
Hot tub.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that's going to be the next challenge is once the oh shit feeling just doesn't hit as hard, I'm going to start with a 3-minute warm shower and then jump my ass
And then
out
do
there.
that. God, bro. You're going to crack. That's what happens. When you're too hot and then you get cold, or too cold and then too hot, you crack.
I'm not made of metal.
I did that to my driveway one time. My dad was pissed.
Well, how'd you do that?
Hot water.
So it's frozen over you through hot water.
Yeah,
to,
through hot water and like
Fuck.
cracked the driveway.
Yeah, that'll do that.
Yeah.
Concrete's a lot more sensitive than people think.
He was not very happy. Yeah. And then he gave my sister all the attention. Just kidding.
And now I do stand up down.
Yeah, dude. Pretty much.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
All right, we're at 52-ish now. We did knock out your show. Are you going to do any open mics?
I'm gonna start going back.
Alright.
So I just switched my schedule around, or was able to switch my schedule around at Men's Warehouse.
Okay.
I just have to. I'm getting through this move, and then I'm going to visit my girlfriend's family, and then I'm going to a wedding in Milwaukee.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm busy for like the next 3 weeks, and then
That's basically the month I just had. I was in New Jersey,
Yeah.
had some stuff at work and everything. So now I'm back into the groove.
yeah. So like
So-
yeah, after all that shit, probably like mid-September, end of September, I'll be back
nice.
out there.
I'm actually going to
Grinding.
Disney World for my birthday.
Disney World, huh?
Yeah.
Orlando.
Yeah, in late September.
Land of
I'm
the
a
free.
cold weather person. So.
Land of the free, home of the sluts. That's what they're saying.
Hey.
Yeah.
And now that I'm single, so it's gonna be awkward if I'm like fishing for sluts, though, because I'm going with my son, who's also bringing his mom.
Oh,
so
he can fish for sluts
Yeah.
too.
use him as a prop.
Yeah, be like, hey,
Sure, the ex would love that.
hey, escort. You want to take home? You want to come home with me and my boy?
That's what we're talking about. The Black Hawk Down thing. They did To Catch a Predator outside of Disney. They caught so many fucking employees, dude.
Probably. Oh, employees.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, gotta be careful.
God. Well, I'm not applying there anymore.
Yeah,
I,
the gig's up over there. Man.
yeah, dude. That's crazy.
Mm.
That fuck those people that fuck kids though.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
'cause they make worse than comedians. They make like serial killers.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly. For real. That's weird to be into that shit too. I can only imagine.
And people keep shitting on you for being a child molester.
Yeah.
Like that's their go-to.
Dude, the last roast I did in Denver, I just leaned into it and then I kind of regretted it right after.
yeah, like
And I was like, well, no, I'm not actually a pedophile. Or she was like, yeah, you're a fan of Drake after the whole Drake and Kendrick thing when he became a blah blah blah, and I was like, well, yeah, I'm a pedophile, and like the whole crowd, they laughed. It was hilarious. Like everybody cracked up. But then right after I said that, I was like, oh, this was being taped.
fuck.
Yeah.
So if you ever make it big,
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's dirt for sure. There's way more than that, David.
Hey, if Cosby got away with his bullshit, we can all get away with ours.
Listen, I just say bad things. I never do them. You know
I
what
think
mean?
we are, for comedians, I think we're post-cancel.
Yeah.
After Shane Gillis survived and became one of the biggest names in
Yeah.
comedy today.
Yeah. And Chappelle multiple times.
Yeah. Rogan.
Mm.
Rogan's last was
I didn't see it yet.
it's the live one. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not Rogan level.
Yeah.
Like it if one of us did it, yeah, it'd be fantastic.
He's like
but
forcing the issue almost a little bit.
He's gone too much woke stuff. Like, okay, we get it. Everybody's hating on woke stuff, but
all right.
he's,
All right, you lib.
yeah. he was constantly trying to get to that edge there. And
Yeah.
he wasn't doing it the way he could have.
Classic.
All righty. We are at 55 minutes. We are going to sign off. Everybody have fun.